Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this Sunday weekly post-market analysis. So you guys, if you've been following me, you know that every Sunday night, every Sunday evening, I do, just an overview of the markets. I just look at the different pairs that I trade on a day-to-day basis. And I usually do it just before the markets open. So today I'm a bit earlier. It's 6:32 p.m. Kenyan time. Usually I do this in the evening, just before the market at midnight, thereabouts. So wherever you're tuning in right now, just know this is early, but it'll give you a good idea of what I am seeing. And you could just get some ideas for yourself as you take the trades this week, or as you plan for your trades this week. And this is something that I encourage a lot of traders to do. I'm actually right now leading a training, and in one of my beginners classes, I usually just tell the students, you need to have a pre-market routine every single day, every week. So I have this every Sunday, and then every single day just before the London session, I also just scan the market. So yeah, so let's get on with it. I'll try and keep this short and sweet and try and look at as many pairs as possible. So we are currently at Euro USD. Now, guys, the reason why you're seeing so many lines or trend lines and everything, support and resistance lines, is because I usually don't change much on my charts. So where I placed them the previous week. So over time, they tend to accumulate. But as you can see, Euro USD has been in kind of like, I like to say, a bit of a range. Okay, you can see it here. Despite it scaling, on the daily lower high more recently, it's really just been consolidating within 1.25214 level and 1.04869, and this is from for forever. So this has been the range in which the market has been. Euro USD has been since 2014. So we can at least safely assume that it's not likely to break past that just yet. It attempted to get, it retested a previous high in April 20th, 2018 in December. Didn't break, it broke past it, but still came back and retested the resistance again and then dropped. So I'm feeling like it could be, just it'll continue in that range for a while. So kind of maybe looking bullish, but we could see some rejection happening. There could be like this is an area of interest for sure. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I am looking for. So this is these are important areas, as you can see, areas of retest. So that said, let's go on the 30-minute chart to just see what's happening. So as you can see, as you can see on the 30 minutes, Euro technically it just rallied, okay? From the 5th of April, it just rallied, scaled higher highs until it got to its resistance and it rejected the trend line on the daily. Yeah, and then it started pushing lower. It retested the key level, just previous resistance around here, okay, around 1.1. This is where I put a sell stop. And it's just bouncing off this rate. So right now, I feel like just based on this outcome here in terms of where I've positioned this position just what is it called? Let me just see first how many pips these are. Yeah, so there's kind of like potential to break to the downside. Okay, guys. So that being said, come down. I still, like it's retested the previous high. I think it's still going to keep on going down. So, of course, this is not a call I'm making right now, but I'm just very, very bearish on Euro USD at the moment. That's what I would be looking. I'd be looking for, you know, uh, sell opportunities. I think they're more likely to happen. Yeah. So let's just keep a watch on that. So Euro USD, if you even look at it, guys, it's been bearish since February. Okay. So chances of this changing right now, considering it failed this attempt here, I think are nil right now. So I think we'll just continue pushing down. So that's that. Now, over and above that, let's look at Euro GBP. Euro GBP, again, looking similar to Euro, same thing, rally all the up, rally, retest, continuation. It's forming kind of, looks like it wants to form kind of like a head and shoulder kind of thing here. But I've been waiting for this drop, okay, to at least this key level before it continues on its way up. So still bearish on Euro GBP as well. There could be a possibility it would want to break up to the upside, but right now, too early to tell, okay? But I would like to see it retest previous, support levels before it continues on its way up, okay? But right now, my bid on Euro GBP is bearish. The bears still have it. Let's look at Euro CAD. I'm looking at pairs that I like to trade, guys. Why EuroCAD? I always find it so predictable for me. Yeah. Sorry about that. So EuroCAD still bearish, okay? Now, if you look at, this is something I'd anticipated to happen and it finally did, yeah? If you look at this, I had actually expected it to push up, okay? And then come down before it makes a decision to go up. But right now, the way I'm looking at this right now, this trade happened beautifully last week, on Thursday and Friday. So I'm just seeing a continuation to the downside. Like I would want it to come and retest this level here, okay? And before it goes up. So far the 3 euro pairs, let me look at the daily on EuroCAD for a minute. Yeah, I'm still seeing, it's just been scaling lower highs, from the time it hit the trend line, the support trend line. It's, lower high, lower high, lower high. So I would love to see it push down, okay? And then maybe push back up. But right now I'm still bearish on EuroCAD as well. So let's look at GBP pair. So GBP USD, also love to trade GU. Now GU broke its daily resistance on Friday. It got to its high, okay? It got to a previous support, yeah. This is our support it hit on the 12th of April. That's probably last, sorry, not on the 12th of April. What am I saying? Yes, 20. This is the 16th of April, 13th of April, 2018. So it finally hit this high and then dropped. Okay, so I don't see it retesting right now. I would like to see it continue to push a bit lower. Okay, as low as 1.28841 before we continue to see a continuation to the upside. So right now it's in a consolidation, thing going on here. Okay. So it's just up, down, not much movement in terms of breaking out of this pattern. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, this is what I mean. If you look at this clearly, it tried to break through but failed here, and it's just been in this range. Yeah, so I feel like we're still trading in this range. But if I look at it from the 30 minute, because I usually do my entries on the 30 minutes. Okay, so I look at the daily chart, guys, and then I look at the, so I still feel like let's just make this a bit more. Yeah, so I feel like it still has some ways to go down. Okay, so I'll look and wait to see what really happens at this level at 1.36489. Does it break, retest, and just continue on its way down, or will it reject? I feel like it has some room to, keep pushing down. Like I said earlier, like on the, as per the daily, what's showing on the daily. So, but we are approaching a key level here, so this could be a major rejection zone. So that's GU. Let's look at GBP, JPY, yen pairs. Yen pairs. So this is GJ. GJ did a nice drop, Same drill with GJ. So GJ on the daily also been in consolidation for a while. It managed to bang, or almost bang, the previous resistance that happened in 2018, but it might break. Okay, this is like its second attempt here, but I think I would like to see a bounce off the resistance, a retest to this key level of 148.239, and then a break to the upside. I don't think it's ready just yet to break through. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I still feel like we are kind of I'd want it to just push a bit lower. And I guess I would confirm this on the 30 minutes. On the 30 minutes. Yeah. I still wanted to, just push a bit lower, kind of scale a bit lower, retest, and then, I don't think it's fully ready to like, boom. I would really want to see it at least get to this level, or, the previous support. Yeah. Yeah, for a confident push to the upside. But it may reject. You see this rejection candles. These are, you see this rejection here? I would not be surprised if it bounced off this and now started pushing up. But I wouldn't just jump into even if it pushes up, I would want, I would want it to retest a low, before I get into a buy. But of course, at market open, we don't know how the market will open. Will it open with a gap? You also have to check the news, what's been happening over the weekend, that affects maybe the pound. Yeah, so another pair, let's look at our AUD. I love trading AUD pairs as well. find them very predictable. Yeah, I mean, they're basically all looking kind of, USD pairs are kind of looking the same. We're getting to decision time though, where it's either, up or down, like really. So let's see. So this still in a consolidation, like you can see in this range, so I want to see it push down. I'm still kind of bearish on AUD USD. Yeah. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, similar, thinking the same thing. Bearish on AUD USD, GBP. Yeah, still bearish on the same as well. I mean, it's really, I guess it's still early. Of course, anything can happen on market open, but right about now, it tried to break this support. Yeah, and it did. And then it just pulled back up to the previous resistance, right? Failed to break this resistance. So my take is the pressure just down is more than it is up. So that said, let's look at US 30. Let's look at an index. US 30 has been on a rally. As you can see, this trade went beautifully. If we look at this on the, this is a trade I gave on Thursday. It went beautifully. So yeah, did exactly what I wanted to do, pull down, and then, Now that said, indices have been on a very, very beautiful, bullish, run. And I feel like we're still, I mean, even look at how this candle closed. We very confidently in a bull, position, bullish position. So my take is probably continue up before a slight dip. Yeah. So unless, something happens, I fundamentally also, there's been a lot of positive stuff happening in the US, so yeah, that's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. But with these things, let me look at so when I look at it on the 30 minutes, okay, you can see it was in an accumulation kind of space for a while, okay, here. And then it broke past. So because it finally broke past, I mean, for like since the beginning of the month, US 30 has just been in this accumulation phase and had been anticipating this break. In fact, for me, if you look at my parameters here for this previous trade, I had put the TP for guys to get out this level, 33,634. Because I was like, okay, this thing could just go. This is if you notice, this is exactly smack the previous high. Okay, so that was my take profit. But you can see it broke past that. And that's why I'm just like, this thing, I think it wants to continue on its way up. But we may see some correction, okay, to the downside before it continues on its way up. That's my take. Okay, so one final one, our popular trade gold. Gold, I'm bullish on gold. Gold finally broke through, okay? This trap here. You know, it finally broke through. I was happy about that. You can see from, you know, what I was expecting. Didn't quite move immediately. It actually burst through immediately, so it didn't pull back. It finally did pull back, you know, after, you know, hitting almost 200 pips. But I feel with this major rejection, because it just came and boom, cleared this liquidity gap here, you know. So here we go. So I think we are going to be very bullish this week. Very bullish this week. I think it's a good thing. I think the indices will be rallying. I think gold will be rallying as well. So let's see how it goes. Yeah. Maybe I can just look at the dollar index. Yeah, that's telling me a good story that, you know, the dollar has dropped a bit. So anything against the dollar right now is like doing pretty well. And I suppose that's why Bitcoin, I don't know, I'm just thinking cryptocurrencies really gained over the weekend. And we can see UJ, yeah, is pretty much been on a bearish, a retest, you know, like, so to speak. Let me just clear this a bit so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, so USD JPY just cleared this, you know, consolidation zone. So I want to see, you know, maybe come down. This is you know, around here, you know, just, and then before it pushes on its way up. But I'm still feeling that it has, it's, I mean, the yen right now, based on how the dollar is, we are still, you know, even if I was to look at it in that perspective, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. So I'll wait and see how this pans out, yeah, on market open, but still bearish on USD JPY as well. So I think that's it for today, guys. I hope this has been useful. I hope every time you guys watch this stuff, something, you know, light bulbs just flicker on. And if they've not yet done so, join us in our beginners class or our advanced traders class. Every week, we know we go through some of these things in more detail. I show you how I mark up my charts. I mean, usually here I don't really show you. I just do my own analysis and you watch me as I do it. But in the classes, you get to learn now, like in detail, and you can ask questions. So thank you. That's it for this evening. Like, subscribe, support my channel, guys. Help me to stay motivated to keep churning out good content. Thank you very much and have a lovely, lovely evening and a massively successful trading week ahead. Thank you, guys. Bye.